What's going on, everybody? I'm Max Ralph.
Seth Engle.
Back for another week of Penn State football quick picks. 3 weeks left in the season now. Michigan comes to town this weekend. Noon kickoff. Seth, what are you seeing out of the Wolverines this week?
I think it's going to be a really close game. It really depends what sports book you look at. Some have Penn State even favored to win this game, even though they're unranked and Michigan's ranked number 6. The thing that strikes me about Michigan's offense is that this is a run-heavy team. Could be some similar personnel formations to that of Illinois, which Penn State really struggled against in the 12 personnel. But other than that, there's not much in the passing game, but there's a lot to like from Michigan's defense. You want to dive into that?
Yeah, with the offensive side of the ball, like you said, it's super run-heavy. Kind of strength against strength. Penn State's run defense versus Michigan's run offense. Passing game kind of got going the past couple weeks. Andrell Anthony had a great game against Michigan State. But on Michigan's defensive side of the ball, once again, it's strength against strength. It's passing defense versus passing offense. We know Penn State can't run the ball. They're good for a couple of short yardage situations, it seems like now, after a couple of decent weeks on the ground. But passing offense is their go-to, and Michigan's passing defense is great, averaging around 173 opponent passing yards per game, which is a really low mark. Great defense, and the pass rush is incredible. Two of the best rushers in the nation, David Ojabo and Aiden Hutchinson, and we've already seen Penn State's offensive line struggle with some of the best defensive lines in the country. So it's going to be interesting, strength against strength on both sides of the ball. But I do agree. I think it's going to be close, and it's interesting that Penn State has opened as a bit of a favorite.
Yeah.
How do you see this one ending?
For me, these are two great defenses going head-to-head. These are two top 10 defenses right now in points against. So that's something we know going in. What we don't know is which offense is going to be most consistent, which offense is going to ultimately come out on top. And in the end, I do think that's Michigan, because I think that their offensive production from the run game alone, from Blake Corum and Hassan Haskins, is much more than anything Penn State can put together on the offensive end. So I'm going Michigan 34, Penn State 30.
Yeah, I've got a little bit lower scoring, but I do actually agree. I like Michigan in this one because of the consistent rushing attack with a little bit of pass thrown in there. It's not going to succeed a lot, but I do like Michigan's pass defense against Penn State's offense because of their inability to run the ball. And Hutchinson and Ojabo are just going to have a field day. So I like Michigan 27-24, but I wouldn't be too surprised if Penn State pulls this one out too. Going to be a great one. Like I said, noon kickoff this weekend at Beaver Stadium. Thanks for tracking along with us. Follow along at PSU Footblog on Twitter and collegian.psu.edu.